The ruler has a grid, and so does the mat. You're going to want to make sure that your seam over here is on the line, and you want to keep it on the line. And you're going to want to make sure that you're cutting as straight as possible. I see that I can line it up on this line here and this line here. I try to cut off as little as possible. Mine is a safety rotary, so it's like I have to bend this to make the blade come out. I can lock it down if I want to in position. I don't ever do that because that blade is very, very sharp. Please be careful. You're going to want to hold your ruler in the middle and press down firmly. You want to have a sharp, sharp blade and just run it along with fabric to get started with a even cutting. So we're going to do 2.5 inches. Now, another tip, if you have painter's tape or masking tape or something, I know sometimes, depending on the color of the fabric, I run tape down the line that I'm going to use, like at 2.5 here. It's just a lot easier and to see this dark blue tape than it would be trying to match it up. So here's 1, 2, so I'm going to put it from here and run it on down here. Okay? There. So now I know that this is the only part of the that I'm going to need to line up. So, line it up here, line it up here, and just start cutting. And here we have our first strip. And this is what the companies do. They take their fabrics that they have in a line, and a line meaning that this is called Fabric Traditions, and here's their color code. If you didn't want to use strictly this one, then you could still use this up to line up different colors. I probably shouldn't have moved that. Now I know. All right, so, but then they cut them, they pre-cut them, and they roll them in the jelly roll, and then they sell them to you for 30 to 45. I don't even remember how much they are. So this you're going to, you know, dollar-wise, you're going to do better than a jelly roll possibly, especially if you can get fabric on sale. You know, use the Joann coupon. Yeah, I shouldn't have moved that. There we go. All right. So again, make sure you line this up real well. Use your grids and make sure you remove any excess and go ahead and just start cutting your strips out. I've got some more here to do. Okay, we're down to the last couple pieces of fabric. Folded them in half so I have less area that I have to cut. You have to make sure, if you're going to do this, that you keep it on a grid, because you could end up cutting it and then it's going to end up being crooked because you folded it. Is you're going to line up your corners and put this on the edge of the fabric, and you'll get your straight line. So I'm going to line it up here. And this might take a little longer than I thought, so we will be back. I just wanted to make sure I pointed out this style of cutting also. Okay, so we're done with the cutting part. Now we have all these pretty little strips. What I want to do though is like a company that sells you a jelly roll, they're going to have everything in order. So you would basically just unroll, you know, take the thing off, unroll the jelly roll, and just start sewing. You don't iron it. You just start sewing. Because now we're going to kind of see what we have here. Let's put this one, the pink one, and then we've got the pink butterfly. Okay. Now, I don't want all the pink together and the purple together. So, I think I'm going to... We'll lay them like this. Huh. Okay. I like this fabric. It's got like a shiny glitter on it too. Destiny's gonna just love that. I think it'll wash well too. So, so we've got a polka dot, plaid, and we'll do a pink butterfly here, and then we'll do the polka dot, plaid there. That's better. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to lay out my strips, stack them up, and I'll meet you over at the sewing machine.